What is it that you do for a job and how much do you earn?
I work in sports marketing and I'm based in Singapore. I earn 170.
And how did you first get into that?
How did I first get into it? I started working in a photography studio when I first graduated, and I didn't even know marketing or advertising was a profession, and I just sort of fell into it and have loved it ever since.
And what sort of qualifications do you need to do that?
Back then, you just had to love it and have an aptitude for learning. Nowadays, I think you at least need a bachelor's degree and oftentimes more. So,
And what sort of sport are you in?
I work for sponsorships. So at the moment, I work for a client who sponsors Liverpool.
And what's some pros and cons?
Pros are no day is ever the same. You get to do lots of really interesting and exciting things that you probably, for me personally, I just never imagined I would do in my lifetime. So that's huge pros. In terms of cons, the hours are super unpredictable. You don't really have control over your time. You're really at the mercy of what the project needs. So, yeah.
And what advice would you give to a young person trying to get into that?
Be passionate, be curious, and just soak up all the information you possibly can. If you can pick an area to specialise in that really means something to you, I think you'll be much more successful and it'll be much easier.
And what does a normal day look like to you?
Well, I'm working right now, so at the moment a normal day looks like flying from Singapore to Liverpool to do some work, but it could be as boring as spending a day writing emails. It could be as interesting as meeting players from a club and filming TV commercials with them, but yeah, it's super varied.
And what are some perfect personality traits for your job?
I think curiosity is absolutely key, and after that, being able to find a way to make complex things simple, I think, yeah.
And what's the most famous player you've worked with?
Oh gosh, this is my first time coming to Liverpool to do this, so that's a really hard question. I did some work with Real Madrid, and the players' names escape me right now under pressure. No.